One of the problems with recruiting for investment banking is not the knowledge or skills you acquire, but the access to talk with real investment bankers to put your best foot forward. Our sponsor, WSO Academy, can provide those connections with 60 head mentors who are finance professionals at top firms like Goldman, Centerview, and JP Morgan. Imagine being able to get on the phone within 24 hours with one of the Academy's 1,300 mentors right before a critical interview. Get on the waitlist for WSO Academy today by clicking the link in the show notes or by visiting wallstreetoasis.com/academy. All right. Welcome to Investment Banking Insights. My name is Alex Mason, and I am your host. Thank you so much for joining me. The purpose of the show is to help you prepare for a career in investment banking by studying both the technical and non-technical aspects of the profession, of the process. And I'm here to help you. I'm walking through this journey alongside with you. And right now, we're talking about depreciation. We talked in the last episode walking through how depreciation changes affects the three financial statements. And I really enjoyed recording that episode. I hope you enjoy listening to it. But another question related to depreciation that might come up is this one. If depreciation is a non-cash expense, why does it affect the cash balance? Why does it affect the cash balance? And this is a good question because, and I alluded to this a little bit in the last episode, but hey, depreciation, it's non-cash expense, right? It's being added back in the cash flow statement. So what's going on here? Remember that depreciation, I always like to go back to basic definitions first because it helps me think about things before I put them back together again. Remember that depreciation is how we account for assets losing value over time. And when we walk through how depreciation affects the three financial statements, we saw that operating income was affected by depreciation. And remember, operating income is before taxes get taken out. And then after taxes get taken out, you have net income. Remember, net income is the bottom line. And if you remember our example, we had $10 decrease in operating income, and we assumed a 30% tax rate. So that would mean that our net income went down by $7. What does that mean? It means our net income is less affected than operating income because of taxes. Depreciation is a tax deductible expense. So you see where I'm going with this? Now, when a corporation pays its taxes, the government doesn't accept IOUs, right? The IRS does not accept IOUs. They want their cash. They want their money. So taxes have to be paid for with cash. So you see how depreciation affects cash, even though it's a non-cash expense. Depreciation is tax deductible and therefore it affects cash because of taxes. That is the answer. So keep that in mind when thinking about how depreciation links up with cash on the cash flow statement and also cash on the balance sheet. We talked about that a little bit too in the last episode. So very short and sweet answer here for you. This is Investment Banking Insights, and in the next episode, we're going to be talking about specifically how depreciation shows up on the income statement, which can be a little tricky. So I'm going to be walking through a couple of examples with you in order for us to fully understand that concept. But until then, this has been Investment Banking Insights. My name is Alex Mason. I'm your host, and I'll see you next time.